For more, let's bring in our U.S. managing editor, Miles Miller. Miles, pretty uncanny that the two vehicles involved in the two incidents came from the same car-sharing platform, Turo.
Yeah, right now, federal investigators here in the United States are trying to figure out if that is indeed a link between the two incidents. But as we know right now, there's no definitive link between two attacks that occurred on New Year's Day in the United States, one in New Orleans that resulted in the deaths of 15 people, the other incident happening at the Trump Las Vegas hotel that resulted in the death of just one person. So as it relates to New Orleans, this pickup truck, person behind the wheel of a pickup truck, driving into a crowd of people who are celebrating the new year in the French Quarter. That suspect identified as 42-year-old Army veteran Shamsud Din Jabbar. In his truck, they found an ISIS flag and multiple improvised explosive devices. And investigators believe that he may not have acted alone. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that he acted with others in this specific attack? Or did he have help in planning this? Now, we know that the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security in the United States had been warning cities about the potential of vehicle ramming attacks. It's something that's been used by lone wolf folks who have been inspired by ISIS and by ISIS itself in numerous parts of the world. Of course, it was just a few weeks ago we saw a vehicle attack at that Christmas market in Germany, and it was something that officials here were very cautious about. And then, of course, we see it happening in New Orleans.
Well, of course, we heard from Elon Musk suggesting that perhaps this is likely to be a terrorist attack. No evidence was given. I'm just wondering, in terms of reaction from other voices, the likes of Trump, I mean, this is happening on the cusp of him becoming president. I mean, what are we hearing from him?
Yeah, we heard from him tonight. He condemned the violence and emphasized that this was very important to that we have stronger security measures in place. He actually said that this was sounding alarm about security. Obviously, the incoming president has made Homeland Security something that's really important to him. He has already put somebody in charge of the border. He's already nominated someone to run the Department of Homeland Security. He's already put forth somebody to replace the FBI director who announced he wants to leave. And then we heard from President Biden, who said the situation is fluid, but that authorities were working to determine any links between the two attacks. We know that this is going to be a major issue going forward. What are the ways that officials will secure the United States as it relates to homegrown terror and extremism? Of course, it was just a few weeks ago we heard from the former president saying that they had defeated ISIS. And then you see this attack, which they are now looking into whether or not this was inspired by ISIS. But again, an ISIS flag in the back of that pickup truck, certainly all signs pointing to homegrown terrorism.